You know, there's one thing that really annoys me about fitness apps in particular, and that's that they really try hard to look like fitness apps, you know? I can't stand opening a fitness app and seeing all the telltale signs of another generic cash grab, right? So what do you see? As soon as you load the app, you've got, stock photos of fitness models, right? And you've got these impossibly skinny women and, their narrow feet, out running in, the $500 worth of the latest fashion running clothes. And, you've got these giant guys which somehow found gyms that let them train with their shirts off. And, sweat dripping all over, and, you can tell this guy's like 5% body fat. It's great, but these aren't real folk. And they have literally nothing to do with this app. They've never heard of this app. They're not products of the training regimens in the app. They're nothing more than window dressing and eye candy. And, then when you get past all of that, inspirational stock photography, you've got this aesthetic that's like, pictures of barbells and weights and stuff like, honestly, you're in a gym, you're surrounded by barbells. Do you really need to see pictures of barbells inside of your fitness app as well? I'm sorry, but that annoyed the hell out of me. And so I created MMLF with a very clean aesthetic. I wanted the design to be as Spartan as possible because I'm in the gym. I want to be focused on what matters. And in MMLF, something that part of my design philosophy, I want to show you a lot of useful information, especially while you're training or looking at a progress report. But if I'm showing you all of this useful information in one place, there's really not a lot of room for pictures of barbells and fitness models, I filled the screen with useful information that is going to make you better and give you a much broader picture of how what you're doing in this moment fits in with the larger scheme of things. So, when you go to lift, right? You're about to lift your first set, you've got 50 keys on the bar, and you're about to pick it up and push it 10 times or whatever that number is. That's great. But when you look at the MMLF screen, it's going to show you what mesocycle you're in if you're on a macro cycle. Are you in a stability phase? Are you in a hypertrophy phase? Or are you in a strength phase? It's going to tell you if this is a deload week or not. It's going to tell you when your next phase and deload begin, on what date. It's going to show you what your 1 rep max is. So what's the most weight that you can lift in this exercise or ever have lifted in this exercise. And at what percentage of that maximum are you working presently? If I've got 50 on the bar and my maximum is 100, it's going to tell me you're working at 50% of your max right now, right? It's going to show me the other sets that I've done in this workout for this particular exercise. It's even going to show me my past 3 workouts so that I can see, what I did for my first set, second set, third set. And it's going to show me how that's progressing over time. All of this is on the screen at one time while I'm actually lifting. I've got all that information available to me. And, again, there's not a lot of room for window dressing and fluff. As much as I could make it much prettier, I'd have to show you a lot less useful information. And I built MMLF with the serious trainer in mind. If you want eye candy, there are already so many apps that do such a great job at, looking pretty and, have, amazing pictures of fitness models that you're just going to love to look at for motivation. But I did not set out to add to that. There's already more than enough of those. I created a serious tool for serious trainers who want serious results. And that's exactly what MMLF is. It looks good, it looks clean, it looks crisp, but it's not built to be eye candy. It is built very much to give you a lot of information that's going to be useful to you, that's going to matter to you, and it's going to show you what you need to see when you need to see it. It's an excellent experience, and it's one that's not going to distract you and take your mind off of what you're working on.